Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were dubbed as neighbours from hell. In 2021, the Daily Mail published a story about Harry returning home to California from London after Prince Philip's funeral. In the comments section, one royal fan from Santa Barbara claimed that Harry and Meghan's neighbours in Montecito are not thrilled to have them there. The netizen said, "Well, against everyone's wishes, he returned back here. It's not like she's on the bed rest. She's been walking the lower village since the pregnancy, and a mother has the first child wandering around, waiting to be spotted." At the honour bar, she and Harry walked by and a group of people having brunch yelled, "Go home!" Had to chuckle, she looked ridiculous. Our town is comprised of old Hollywood, not newbies like Oprah, Ellen. They're annoyances. Simply proving money can't buy class. The paparazzi from these bumbling fools has caused havoc in town. Can't even go for a simple bike ride. Ego got in their way and they aren't welcome here. And clearly from the other posts, they aren't welcome back in the UK either. It's an utter shame to disrespect a woman who spent her entire life in service. A service that she never asked for and just lost the love of her life. #Leave Montecito. Prince Harry and Meghan are raising eyebrows across the neighbourhood as they continue to release more controversial material in their Netflix series, and with the Duke's recent promotional interviews for his memoir Spare. According to reporter Martha Kellner of Sky News, as the TV and book deals mount up, neighbours are beginning to question the motives behind their media offensive. She went around the Montecito neighbourhood asking residents what they think about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's ceaseless revelations about the British royal family. One man simply wondered, why are they doing this? While a former female television executive shared that her friends are starting to tire of the couple's antics and said, "My friends turn their noses up at it all. People here, they get $100 million contract with Netflix." She claimed that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made their deal with Netflix and Spotify for the sake of their staff. She said, "They're making that money, it's not theirs, it's for their company and their staff. So, I'm sure it's partly due to a lifestyle that they want, and so an element of all of this will be them thinking, what can we sell?" Residents in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's adoptive hometown in California have largely ignored his memoir, with one proclaiming, "Didn't read it, and I won't read it." On the day Spare was released in the States, the owner of the Tecolote bookshop in Montecito said she didn't sell a single copy. Les Firestein, a former Hollywood comedy writer turned local magazine editor, said many residents think of the royal family's feuding as a remote curiosity, and having Harry and Meghan in their midst has done nothing to change that. For most Montecitans, if not most Americans, royal watching is like bangers and mash. It's something they've heard of, but not really the culture, Firestein said. "We don't really notice Harry and Meghan, though sometimes the locals get rankled by British tabloid journalists trying to get to them. Finding a local who owns a copy of Spare is challenging, much less one who's finished it. Didn't read it, won't read it," said T.C. Boyle, the short story writer and novelist who's also Montecito's most distinguished literary luminary. The one person willing to discuss the book in detail was a British expatriate, Richard Minyards, who writes a gossip column for a local newspaper. His take after reading Spare from cover to cover: "I think the whole thing is reprehensible," he said, sounding a lot like the British tabloid newspapers that he used to work for. "It's doing enormous harm not only to the royal family but to his own family, him and his wife. If he really does want to reconcile with his family in due course, why does he keep throwing bombs at them? Where do they go from here?"